Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII. I'm the mysterious JG. Found myself in a rather odd position. I'm worried that if I switched the discs and I wasn't already recording, that it would start playing cinema without me and you guys would miss it. So let's go ahead and close this thing up. Popped in disc 2. If anyone's wondering, disc 1, at least in my edition of the game, has a picture of lightning. Disc 2, a picture of snow. The third and final disc, a picture of Sarah. Because they are, despite the fact you never play as Sarah in this game, they're pretty much the main characters driving the story. We're now loading, folks. I'm the Mysterious JG. We're Let's Playing Final Fantasy XIII, and the excitement's about to continue. Would I like to save my progress? Yes. I figured this would probably happen. I didn't really have to worry about doing what I just did there. Chapter 4, Separate Paths. Yeah, I didn't really have to worry about getting up and being ready to record as soon as I popped in the disc. I'll know that for next time. Save your game and move on. That shot got a little saucy there, a little upskirt or shorts on lightning. See, she doesn't actually seem to use a gun, though.
Can't believe we made it.
So glad we made it! I guess part of it is you get the impression that
That'll slow down pursuit.
Taz comes to like Vanille.
Aren't there troops on this side?
Not so much that
We can't
lightning
relax
comes to
just
like
yet.
Hope.
Right. We press on. I'll take point. You watch our backs.
Together we will destroy
Actually-
Cocoon.
Why don't you let me take point?
Because that would be a horrible idea.
Can you handle it?
What does it mean? I just say go, 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 move, 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 right?
It's not a question of can or can't.
Or
Now you're learning.
other word that kind of sounds like can't. Oh, see, there's like a brief
Keep your eyes front. I'll watch the rear.
moment there where she smiled,
Got it.
and I think they actually, yeah, they show that in the manual. Not the manual, the hint guide, because it's kind of a rare thing. And it doesn't really suit her, does it? The Gapra Whitewood Proto-Ecology Belt. Perhaps they will explain what the hell that means. So, I forgot, there is a point where we control Hope.
Got your back. You call the shots.
Awesome, I'm a badass. Yeah, I forgot, we do control Hope at this point. This section doesn't last very long. We get... Lightning becomes the team leader again, fairly short order. But no, most of the time, if Hope is in your party, he's like defaults to being either a member, or if he's hanging around and there are 3 other characters, he's not in the party at all. So let's check the old data log. Hi, I'm Lightning. I have dark soul's eyes. Chapter 4, Cold Hard Fact. As Lightning and the others make their way through the Val Peaks, Snow is escorted aboard the airship Lindblom after his capture at Lake Brescia. His captors are members of the Wide Area Response Brigade, otherwise known as the Cavalry. The Cavalry is not involved directly with the purge or the tracking down of the sea. Nevertheless, their commander, Brigadier General Rains, calmly explains the reasons behind the Sanctum and Psychom operations, and their plans to hold a public execution if the L'Cie are killed, execution, period, end of sentence. Moving on. If the L'Cie are killed in plain sight of the populace, he asserts, the panic threatening the stability of the society will be diffused. Are Rains and the Cavalry also tools of the Sanctum? And who is the woman who works with them? Isn't she a post L'Cie and an enemy of Cocoon? Full of questions and unsure of his captor's motives, Snow recalls another time when he felt this powerless, a time when one cold fact robbed him of the strength to stand. It was the moment he learned that his beloved Sarah was a pulse L'Cie. If L'Cie were machines, they will seek to complete any focus without question. But L'Cie are human, and human willingly desires the slavery. No human willingly desires the slavery imposed by a false sea. Saz and Vanille support each other in their desperate flight. What is their focus? They are scared to even contemplate the answer to that question. Snow, by contrast, chooses to pursue his objective without hesitation. Not because he wants to obey the false sea, but because it is Sarah's wish. He believes without the slightest shred of doubt that his focus is to protect Cocoon. Lightning and Hope, meanwhile, choose to fight. They turned their anger against an unjust fate in a world hostile to their very existence. On their way to Eden, at the very heart of Cocoon, Lightning and Hope prepare to enter a military control zone. Strategy for change. Rejecting the fate chosen for her by the Fall Sea and set an executive revenge on her cold-blooded government, Lightning enters the gap for Whitewood along with Hope. Seems they've managed to lose their SciComm trackers, but the Whitewood is a sanctioned military zone, and their chances of encountering hostiles are high. Yet what choice do they have? It's the only road that leads to the sanctum capital. Lightning now intends to fight on Hope's behalf after Odin's appearance forces her to rethink her decision to leave the boy behind. But she isn't the only one to have had a change of heart. Having relied on Lightning for protection from the beginning, Hope resolves not to flinch from danger, choosing instead to put himself squarely in the line of fire. Sensing the shift in his attitude, Lightning entrusts the lead to her young companion. Or she was just bored. So she figures, what the hell, if he gets himself killed, my job will be easier. I don't think there's any new chrysanthemum stuff unless, yeah, they didn't get new levels for, sitting through that cinema scene. I mean, Zaz and Vanille did have some difficult battles against regular enemies, so they didn't even fight a boss at the end of the act, so... Now he's got way more hit points than Lightning. That's kind of interesting. Paradigm-wise, I think they're set, aren't they? Ravager Commando, Ravager Medic, Synergist Commando, Ravager. I guess we'll need to do Medic Commando. And, sure, we'll do Symbiosis too. This would be useful for keeping alive during nasty boss battles. I got your back, you call the shots. Tell me what to do, I'll totally listen to you. How in the world does this place connect to where we just were?
Be wary, but don't be afraid.
Yeah, shut up, bitch. I'm in charge now. I've had enough of you giving me crap. I'm Hope F time. The Avatar. Not really. Yeah, I really don't see any way this place seems to connect with where they just were. Listen. Am I taking point or not? Those enemies? I'm thinking those are enemies. Oh yeah, well, the map shows they're clearly enemies. We gotta at least find out what they are. They don't look terribly tough, do they?
Just block out everything else.
Just black out. Drink a lot of booze and black out. Frag leeches don't really seem that threatening. Lightning can just like blitz them all to death. The real reason, as far as I can make out, that you control Hope at this point, other than they can have their little dramatic moment between those two characters, this means we don't get to use summons. Now I don't get this. It's a wall that's going to block us from going anywhere. We see these pop up a lot in Final Fantasy XIII-2, where you have the full run of the map from the beginning. So it's much less linear maps, but well, actually they are fairly linear too, though not as linear as this game. But they'll throw blocks like that up if they need you to avoid a certain place for plot reasons temporarily. In this game, though, we'll never get a chance to go over there, so what's the freaking point? It's just... You see, that road that it's blocking us from going to leads to nothing. And then this road's blocked off, too. Same deal. Cool. Sounds fun. Don't go chasing waterfalls. I wasn't sure if we'd already killed one of these, if it's a new enemy type. But nah, Vextron we fought before, I'm pretty sure. Gummy oil, gummy oil. Something, 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 something. We are the gummy oils. Yeah, I figured you were. Otherwise, you'd kind of betrayed me to die. You're kind of a bitch, but I didn't think you'd do that. So we are in a military area, which is some kind of biological something or other zone. Are we in like a wilderness preserve? Or no, this is a preserve for these weird robot animals that they've built. I don't know what's going on, but it's amazing. I hear it's amazing when the... Okay, so let's see what this cinema scene will tell us.
Have you ever been here before? On duty, I mean.
You said duty.
No, I haven't. This area is covered by the Woodlands Observation Battalion.
I have a battalion for everything.
You scared?
Little baby.
Not really. I'm ready to fight if I have to.
Here's
To keep you safe.
Take it now, or I'll stab you in the back with it later. It's a very special moment.
I'll want it back.
Very special moment in their lives.
Lightning.
Oh, she got that from Sarah. I didn't really realize that before. I think this is important.
I'm glad I followed you.
Yeah, well, I'm not.
By myself, I would have had no chance.
Well, you would have gone with Zaz and Vanille. I can see how that wouldn't be much fun. Yeah, that's the weapon.
Time to move.
Shut up. I'm trying to talk here. That's the weapon that Sarah gave her. It's kind of a weird gift to give to your sister, but I kind of never picked up on that before, so that's...
You gotta check that out.
Yeah? Do you want to do that, or... I guess I will. Is this voice singing in English or Japanese or anything?
And stay focused on moving forward.
Or they're just making noise, or word-like noises, I guess. Oh, I forget to keep my hint book open to make sure I don't miss any treasures.
Be ready for ambushes.
Yeah, okay, thank you. There's really not that many in this area, so it should be fine. Let's just jump off of this thing into the woods and then move on the ground so that we're not stuck going on these little perfectly straight paths all the time. What do you say? Kinda feel like I need to rush! Ah! Luckily it stopped to swipe at me and that caused it to miss. Interesting. Actually, I'm doing rather well at this. Makoto, keep it up! Now, I've never seen these before, so I probably should actually fight them. Let's find out what they're about. Oh.
No holding back!
Frag leeches will be easy enough to get rid of. And then we can do the old tech scan on that thing. See if it's worth, see if it has drops of any interest or anything. Oh no, I didn't mean to do it on that frag leech. I might as well do it one more time. Voice powerful fire-based attack, drops some vague, yeah, nothing particularly interesting we learned there. Now we just gotta get back all those technique points. It's pretty easy, as you can see, to maintain 2 technique points. Once you get past 2, they get a lot more technique points required to have a level. Flurry of fire. Devastating fire attacks, like I said. So it doesn't really have any weaknesses. T-Vespid has no weakness. What? That's right, I got the kill, kid. You think you're leading this group? You're full of crap. I let you think that, just because I'm a nice lady. Except that apparently I'm not, because I'm telling you right now. You ain't nothing. Damn it. Lightning, stop talking like we're not being attacked by monsters right as you speak. I thought I had it there for a second. I thought I was going to avoid them.
Stay down.
Just stay there, man. We've already learned everything to know about them, right? Yeah. She killed it and then fell on her face.
How about this, Light?
Don't call me Light. Why in the world did I ever tell you to call me Light? That's right, I'm using her to heal while this guy attacks. Kind of counterintuitive, but it works. What did I say about how I'm in charge? I hope I can just avoid the frag leeches because it just feels like I'm wasting time when I fight them. Ah, Behemoth. This will actually be a treasure worth having, I would expect. This should be a battle that would be a bit of a challenge.
We can't lose here.
But I don't think we'll fight another one of these, so it might not really be worth the trouble to, yeah, see? That is the launch ability. Shoot it up into the air. It looks very silly. And, yeah, that was pretty easy. Because you can launch it, you can stop it really from fighting back. Certain more powerful enemies cannot be launched. The behemoths have a nasty habit of healing themselves all the way back to full health halfway through a battle. But they can't do that if they're launched. So we got no spoils from it though. Too bad. But we'll get a treasure chest.
Stay alert.
Stay alive. Alert. Alive. A lame. A loser. Okay, so I'm not sure why that's there, but whatever. Oh, I have a little cinema scene here, of course.
What is it?
What? What are
We
you
need to
going
hide.
at? No, we can take those guys. What's your problem?
They don't seem like they're even looking for us. I mean, we're Lassie and we're on the loose.
Well, then why did we hide?
SciComm's keeping it all under wraps. They don't want their failure publicized. Better to lose us than lose their pride.
So the other soldiers don't know about us, right?
So we win, right?
They don't know anything about any fugitives.
Why was she being sarcastic? What the hell's going on?
Over here.
Alright, well, you know what it means when there's a cinema. It means that there's more stuff to read. Weapon of choice. Taking the lead of his own free will. Hope sees lighting into the depths of the gap for a weird firewood. He needs to be stronger. Hope draws lighting in a fight against the sanctum because he thinks the experience of the battle will toughen him up. Woo! He cannot show fear, but he cannot show weakness. If he does, he's afraid lighting will decide to go on without him again. Yeah, that would be pretty hardcore. So even if it is a lie, he puts on a brave face and pushes his terror aside. That see that he's strong to control his fear. Lighting gives hope a knife in an effort to boost his confidence. Woo! And of course, the price of vanity. A woodlands observation battalion patrol passes by. Strangely enough, the soldiers don't appear to be looking for intruders. From her own experience as a soldier, Lightning realizes, wow, these troops still don't know about the Lassie fugitives, baby. SciComm, wishing to cover up their failure to exterminate them in the Val Peaks, is suppressing information that as an elite unit under the direct command of the Sanctum, SciComm has its reputation to consider, baby. That process left a hole in the security net for lighting and hope to sneak through. It seems their journey through the Capra Whitewood will be easier than expected. After all the ill fortune has befallen them so long, but they'll certainly do some luck. Hey. Yeah.
Time to move.
Oh no, without Zaz here, how can we activate the machine? Come on, Buck. We won't want to move. I guess climbing down that would have been rather dangerous. Can we not go over here? We cannot go over here.
But never lose sight of what's happening.
Did you say something? Boom! I'm so funny. Let's save the game some more. You never get enough. Saving the... Oh, it... Oh. Never mind. That's the save we want to save over. So that's not a picture we'll be seeing that often. The Hope save screen. Just kind of staring at them. Seriously? Are they serious with this crap? Turn around. Turn around, Behemoth. Turn around, Bright Eyes. It's starting to look like it is not going to let us get a preemptive. No, it's us. Yeah, I managed to actually do a pretty good job of avoiding combat this time around. Although...
Never panic. Calm heads make good decisions.
we do need to fight past these guys to get that treasure. But I don't think we have to fight the behemoth. Yeah, whatever. As long as the behemoth isn't drawn into the fight, we're fine. I'm gonna take these broken chains and ride. Of course, by avoiding combat, I'm not replenishing my TP gauge, so that might be a problem. I won't be able to use Odin during a boss battle. But I don't really use the Eidolons that much,
Maybe
honestly.
we should try something else.
Yeah, maybe you should bite me, kid.
I've got your back.
I got you, babe.
Be ready for the next fight.
Maybe Lightning is starting to wish she had a little brother instead of a little sister. So maybe she's actually starting to grow attached to the little punk. Oh. Wait a second. Now I came up here for a reason. There should be a treasure up here. There we are. A Hawkeye. Yeah, so that would have been a bad one to miss. So we got his Ninurta, which is designed with balanced performance in mind. Deliberately avoids the extreme characteristics of competitor mobs. But the Hawkeye will, or Airwing has a higher magic, or strength, but no physical wall than critical shield. This puts his magic up. Actually, well, its strength doesn't really matter at all, but we're losing... No, we still have physical wall 5. We're losing critical shield. Whatever. Well, hold on. It's only an increase of about... Slightly boost physical and magic resistance when HP is critical. Well, it does say slightly. We'll lose that and see if we suffer for it later. Meantime, we could probably sneak up on the behemoth now if we wanted to. No, look, now it's facing this way. What do you know? Bunch of bullshit. Nothing we did would ever make it face that way before when it would have been useful for us to. Now, I don't know. So all that grinding actually did serve a purpose. You got lightning back there getting attacked by like 8 monsters at the same time. Kind of hoping somehow it would stop seeing me, even though it obviously had already seen me.
I'm not gonna back down.
I'm not gonna lose!
Stay down!
It's charging power 25%. That's probably not good for us. Ravage. Okay. It's at 50% now. Our best bet is probably to kill it before it charges its power all the way. I don't really want to find out what that means. She can launch it, which means that if we can stagger it, we can probably kill it before it does whatever it's going to do. %90 now. Oh, crap. Get that level up. Alright, forget it. We're a hose. We're gonna find out what this attack is, and it's gonna kill us. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I should have kept going.
Just another battle.
Oh, never mind. It's dead. Oh, I'm not sure, but it's charging 100% of its I am dead power, I guess. Got a begrimed claw. That's pretty cool. Bulkhead Falsy A. Does this mean there's like a big boss fight coming? I don't really have that feeling.
Gotta be stronger.
Let's go inside, see if this thing will turn us into a cocoonless sea. We're already pulseless seas. We could be double-less seas. It'll be awesome. Double engaged to Grimmeth.
I wonder how the others are doing.
Saz and Vanille?
No, I'm talking about somebody else. Of course I'm talking about Saz and Vanille. Who cares?
Even if they got away, they'll get caught eventually.
Their deaths will be amusing to me.
Then they'll have to choose. Resist or surrender.
Yeah, she's Mary Sunshine in the flesh.
Surrender.
Or resist. Stud and Sarah. Sarah
Do you
and
think
Stud.
he's still alive?
Who, Voldemort?
You mean Snow? He's too stubborn to die.
I'm not really
And
aware.
that's his best quality. He's arrogant and chummy from the get-go. He thinks he's everybody's pal. Never liked him much. He
Yeah,
leads around a bunch of kids. Gang called
She doesn't
Nora.
actually know he killed the kid's mom,
Where'd they
does
get the
he?
name Nora?
The Infinite Playlist.
It's a stupid acronym. Their little code stands for no obligations, rules, or authority.
I was thinking it was
Must
going to be
nice.
like National Order of Righteous Assholes.
It's irresponsible.
Like NWA, you know. National Wrestling Association with attitude. Yep, anyway, we're now permitted to go through this door for some reason. So that's nice.
Well then.
What next? Well then, indeed. Well then, indeed. The rate I'm going during this sit down, I might be able to clear this act. I don't know. Anyway, folks, yeah, so we spent the last video wandering around some kind of bioweapon testing area, which consists of, wait for it, a series of fairly straight paths with no winding turns. Except for little cul-de-sacs off to the sides periodically. That seems to be pretty much the geography of Cocoon in general. Anyway, I am the Serious JG. I want to thank you guys for watching. When we come back later, there will be blood. I hope you'll stay tuned for that. Bye-bye, folks.